everyone, and welcome to What's Wrong with the WWE Roadblock End of the Rematch Clause pay-per-view recap.
That's right.
That's right.
If you like rematches, and I mean a lot of them,
All of them.
then this was a pay-per-view for you.
That's right, yeah.
Love the rematches.
They were all rematches.
Hey, let's do it again.
Let's do it again, why
And
not?
we're already going to see some of these matches tomorrow on Raw.
Big Cass and Rusev, they got the pre-show treatment this pay-per-view. You know?
As they probably should have. Although there were some pretty bad matches in the pay-per-view.
There were
But
a lot,
yes.
actually. Anyways, Enzo took my line from, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago, where he comes out and he says, look, if I wanted to see you naked, I would just go to the WikiLeaks. So,
yeah,
took my line.
took your line.
I mean, not exactly the same, but whatever. So anyways, Big Cass and Rusev, they brawl outside the ring. Lana pushes Enzo, and then Rusev clotheslines Enzo. Big Cass checks on Enzo,
Right.
and then Big Cass gets counted out.
He gets counted out because he checks, hey, roll in the ring and roll out, and then check on your friend.
Yeah, you can't. They're best friends.
And that's because Lana and Rusev, you know, like to punch their own heads like this.
Right.
Repeatedly.
Yeah,
Like to tap it.
Yeah.
Because they're smarter. Smart heels.
They're smart.
Smart Russians, kind of Poland.
Yeah. So then the real show starts, and we have New Day versus Cesaro and Sheamus for the tag titles again.
This is the fifth I've counted.
Something like that,
Something like
yeah.
that. If
So-
you, not including like 3 ways and 6 ways and 5 ways.
So in the end, it's not really impressive that Cesaro and Sheamus won this match. When you've had so many chances, it's not impressive anymore.
When you're 1 for 57, I don't even know if you deserve the titles.
No, you don't. You
So-
don't. But before the match, New Day actually made a cockblock reference.
They did.
Big E's like, you know, we've all been roadblocked before, whether it's your girlfriend's sister or your roommate or something. They're like, no, that's Scott. And then they almost say, but they don't. But good for them.
Now where do they go?
Don't
We'll
know.
see.
Hey, I bet you they have a rematch tomorrow night on Raw.
Oh no.
I'm just guessing at this point.
Oh
I
no.
bet they do.
Please no.
So,
Please no.
as soon as they break the record, they lose the titles.
Right.
Very imaginative.
2
Very
guys that they've beaten
imaginative.
6 times recently.
Yes. So next up, we have Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman in a 10-minute match. Sasha and Charlotte get 30 minutes, but Sami Zayn and Strowman get 10.
Just
Oh,
10.
that seems about right.
That's a little long actually.
Yeah, it's a little long. So anyway, Strowman beats up Zayn for over 6 minutes, then Foley walks out with a towel, acting like he's going to throw it in, but Sami Zayn stops him, and they're all outside the ring. This whole thing took 2 minutes, and they're outside the ring, yet the ref's not counting. After all that, then the ref starts counting. Strowman charges Zayn, he goes to the barricade, he almost gets counted out, he gets back in. Zayn hits him with a haluva kick, but then the time runs out.
Yeah.
So I was pretty proud of myself.
You picked draw.
Because in the scorecard, I picked draw.
Smart. And that's
Amazing.
exactly what happened.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, come on, I'm a genius.
Yeah.
Except I didn't get the 5 points on the scorecard because
What did they announce it? And the winner of this match, I was peeing at the time.
they announced
Did they announce the
Sami
winner?
Zayn won because Strowman did not beat him in 10 minutes.
That's how that works?
No.
Hey, you want to fight?
You should know more than
You wanna fight?
anything.
Because if you have to beat me to win this match.
Okay, so hold on a second. When you were a kid, they used to do time limit matches. Like every match had a time limit. What would happen if the time ran out?
A draw.
A draw. They never said if Sami Zayn lasts 10 minutes,
was
he
it exactly
wins.
10 minutes and it ended?
Yes.
So did everybody put, will this match last 10 minutes?
Yeah.
So we all get it right then?
Oh, I think Eric said no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But oh my, I didn't get the 5 points for that. That's crap.
Right.
Oh,
Weird.
So bad.
Because was that a stipulation before the match?
No.
Because that could be one. This guy's so monstrous
Sure.
and amazing. If you last 10 minutes, you win.
And if that's
that
the
could've been
case,
deal.
Strowman took his sweet ass time just pounding Zayn. Like he could have hit his finisher at any point in the match, and he didn't for some reason.
Yeah,
Makes no
to give him
sense.
the victory is retarded. Please explain this tomorrow night. Spoiler alert, they won't.
No, they'll just say he got the win.
Correct.
He won the match.
He legitimately beat Braun Strowman.
Huh?
Nope.
So anyways, next up we have Chris Jericho versus Seth Rollins.
Nice.
Which for some reason is probably the best match of the night. And that's not really saying a lot. But anyways, Owens comes out, he tries to help again, but it backfires.
Yep.
Rollins hits the pedigree to get the win. And then after the match, Owens goes backstage, knocks on Jericho's locker room, but he won't answer the door.
Nope.
So Owens very upset. He's like, I guess we're not best friends anymore. If you know anything about wrestling, you know what's happening.
Yeah.
So then next up we have the Cruiserweight match, the triple threat for the titles. We can just skip that, right?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
The best hour. They said the best hour of television, 2:05. Hold on a minute. Television means something that airs on TV.
Yeah.
The WWE Network is on the internet.
Right.
So it's not on TV.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, this is on TV then. Can we say this is the best show on TV?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, absolutely, we are.
It's the best show on TV.
Sure. Yeah. So anyways, you know, obviously I couldn't handle this match. You couldn't handle this match, for sure. Botchamania all around.
Wow.
The best part was Austin Aries on commentary, because he's currently on commentary for 205 Live. He's amazing. He's way better than Corey Graves. I know he's a wrestler, but whenever he retires, he needs to take Corey Graves' place as the heel guy.
Speaking of Corey Graves, like the announcers, these guys are so new, like they don't know wrestling at all, apparently.
Right.
They kept arguing whether grabbing the ropes in a triple threat match would break the hold or not. Cole was saying it wouldn't.
Right.
Then Graves was like, all he has to do is get to the ropes and he'll break it.
Right.
They kept arguing about this almost.
Graves
they kept,
was wrong.
Of course.
Perkins thought it did, so Perkins let go.
Right.
It was awful. Anyways, here's why I really love Austin Aries. Cole asks Aries, hey, so who do you think's the favorite in this match? And Aries says, well, I'd be the favorite if I were in it. That's why, that's just gold.
Right.
None of those other idiots could have thought of that.
Is he a heel right now or a face?
Oh, he's a heel.
Oh, he's a heel.
Yeah, he's super heel. So anyways, which one retains? You know, pretty obvious, I think. But then out comes the man that everybody forgot.
Yes.
WWE forgot him.
Yes.
You forgot him. We
Vince
forgot him. Except if you listen to our podcast, all we've been saying for the past 3 months
is where's
why isn't Neville the Cruiserweight champion?
Yeah.
So out comes Neville, gets in the ring, he's all smiles.
Hold on. And everyone knew this was coming.
Of course.
Yeah. Like,
so
we were
obvious.
praying for it.
Anyways, he knocks out Rich Swann, he beats the crap out of Rich Swann and TJ Perkins, which that automatically makes you my favorite wrestler. So Neville's now my favorite wrestler.
Yes.
He beat up the 2 guys I hate the most.
I thought you were going to say, and coming out to beat up people after a match also makes you the #1 contender.
It does, yes. But, I mean, Neville was a face this whole time. You know, he was a heel in NXT. Now, you know, he was a face all time. He looked ridiculous. You know, he came out with the cape still. I hope he ditches the cape now.
Well, he ditched it immediately on the stage.
Right, yeah.
And ran in.
But he looked legitimate as a heel. I mean, he beat the crap out of them.
He's a heel guy.
He needs to be the longest reigning Cruiserweight champion for a long time.
Well, that'll be what, like 4 weeks?
4 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks, yeah. Anyways. So, Neville is finally back and he's heel. Yay! So you have my attention, Cruiserweight division.
A little bit.
I'm not going to watch 205 Live, but hey, I'll watch Neville's matches on Raw. That's for sure. I'll do that.
We watched it in person, and we made a mistake.
Boy, that was a big mistake.
Big mistake.
Sacrificed a lot that night. Anyways, next up we got Sasha and Charlotte for the Women's Championship. Again. In an Iron Man match.
Yes.
In NXT, they called, when Sasha and Bayley fought, it was an Iron Woman match.
Right. Now it's all about men.
Iron Man match. And then Cole reminds us there have been 11 Iron Man matches. That's way too many.
That is way too many.
It needs to be a special occasion. Yeah, that's what he said.
I remember 3.
That's what he said. So, whatever. Anyways, so let's see what we got here.
That must include house shows.
Maybe. Yeah. So Charlotte gets the first fall with 10 minutes left in the match. So the first 20 minutes, no falls, but you know, whatever.
Right.
Sasha gets a fall 2 minutes later. Then they make Charlotte tap out to the bank statement a few minutes after that, so she's up 2-1.
Then it gets gay.
It gets really bad.
It gets really dumb.
So with a minute left, Charlotte gets Sasha in the figure 4.
Yeah.
And she lasts 50 with like a minute left.
No, it was like a minute and 40 left. Seriously, it was a long time.
Anyways,
for her to go ahead.
So Sasha lasts a long time, and then you know at this point, like we both picked Charlotte to win in the scorecard.
Yes.
But when she had the figure 4 in with a minute left at least, I was like, oh well, Sasha can't tap. A face doesn't tap like that.
A face can't tap with 3 seconds left when you've lasted a minute 40 in the hold.
Yeah.
What's 3 more freaking seconds? Let me tell you who doesn't tap in those situations. The face.
The face.
Never taps there.
You can't wait 3 more seconds.
She's looking right at the clock and then taps. You can't wait 3 more seconds?
No.
To retain the title?
No.
That's such a heel thing to do.
Absolutely.
Weakness.
Heel,
Makes
her look makes
her look so horrible.
So anyways,
what a dumb thing to do.
Yeah. We go to overtime.
Should have been revolved, and Charlotte should have been the one slapped.
Yeah, right, yeah. And then we go to overtime.
Overtime.
Yes.
Which we all predicted.
Right. Yeah. And then somehow, I don't remember how it happened, but Sasha gets busted open big time.
Oh man,
just all over her face.
Her nose, and it was like running down like her neck.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Right.
So anyways, she gets the bank statement in again, but she can't, lock it in. Charlotte doesn't tap. She gets her in the figure four. Sasha taps out. Yeah. Charlotte gets the title back again for the 4th time.
Just like we horribly predicted.
Because this will be great though, because it'll build to the Bayley Charlotte WrestleMania match. That's going to be so great, and then Charlotte's going to win because she wins every game.
No, Bayley will beat the streak.
No, she won't. No, she won't. No, she won't. No. Anyways, next up we have the main event: Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. Kevin Owens.
Now, if you've been watching wrestling, you know that they just had this match on Raw, and Reigns won the title outright, by pinning Owens.
Right.
So, but wait, he didn't get the title. Oh, because that was the match to determine if he was good enough to fight for the title.
You don't understand.
Even though he currently holds a title and has held that title or a championship.
You don't understand wrestling.
I clearly don't.
So, anyways, this is just an example. Like, how do you make Reigns look really strong?
Yeah.
You have Kevin Owens hit a frog splash on him on the announcer table.
Yeah.
But okay, it doesn't break. That wasn't supposed to happen. So he hits another one to break the table. Then he goes back in the ring. He hits a third. Immediately.
This wasn't like a 3-minute, 5-minute later thing. Immediately.
A third frog splash. But Roman kicks out. Okay. Then later, a few minutes later, he hits the pop-up power bomb, and Roman gets a foot on the ropes. Okay, fine. That's how strong he is. So then Jericho runs out. By the way, Roman hits a spear, but he passes out after he hits the spear.
Right.
He can't cover him, thank God. Jericho runs out, teases like he's going to attack Reigns, and then he hits Owens with a code breaker.
Yeah. And as soon as they came out, I said, watch, he's going to knock out Owens and say, I did it for you to help you retain the title. And that's exactly what happened.
Right.
He picks him up, he hugs him, and he goes,
right. Well, at first, right.
And Owens was like,
well, because at first he grabs the Universal title, and he's like, all right, here you go, and he gives it to him.
Yeah.
So clearly, we're going to go down to Schitt's Creek pretty soon with that. Again, the way Jericho needs to turn face is have him be, they argue again, he's like, you know what, Owens? And then puts him on the list. I don't want to ruin that moment, because it'll be better. It would be better if Jericho does it, let's be honest.
Yes.
I mean, I like Jericho, but not as good.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's it. They embrace, they hug. That's how the show ends, right? Oh, no. Because then Seth Rollins runs out.
They were, you know what? I wonder if in the back they're like, this show has been shit. It's been absolute garbage. Seth, get out there and throw everyone through tables.
Yeah.
And that's
what they did. They powerbombed Jericho through a table. And then they powerbombed Owens through
Who said all the tables would break at this pay-per-view?
Yeah, if you did that, bravo. At a Roadblock pay-per-view?
Right.
Bravo. Bravo to you.
They did the Shield thing and we're like, please, Dean. Please, Dean.
We're just waiting for Dean Ambrose to come out.
Please, Dean.
Wow, I mean, that would have been amazing.
They're going to wait for the Rumble to reunite them. Or they'll be the only 3 in the ring like this.
One of them has to win!
No, I don't mean like at the end. I mean like in the middle.
Yeah,
all 3 be in the ring and like, who's coming out next?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how someone's going to get over on that. It would be cool to do.
It'd have to be like Braun Strowman or something stupid like that. Or like James Ellsworth.
Right.
James Ellsworth will beat up all of them.
Someone who, right.
Yes. So anyways, usually we do this at the beginning of the show, but for some reason you managed to weasel your way to have this belt on the whole pay-per-view recap.
Well, it's because, spoiler alert.
Well,
Retain?
Let's see. You had a 44, I think.
Hold on.
That's not good.
Don't worry about points. What if I wear it like Reigns?
That's very disrespectful. You clearly don't respect the belt. I will not stand for that. You're not allowed to hold it like that.
Okay, well.
But let's see. Let's find out who is the new champion.
The new champion or the retained champion?
Let's find out right now. Damn! What?
What?
What the? What the?
We all knew my time was coming. A second reign. A second chance. The inevitable has happened. Once again, I am your pay-per-view prediction champion. And what a sweet reign it will be. All the way to the Rumble, to WrestleMania. There is no stopping me now. Run.
Dip! Son of
Unbelievable. He wins one title, and now he just wins all the time.
Hey, I'm glad someone won it besides me, because it was getting destroyed.
We're like, you know what? I had it, then you had it, then Eric had it. We're like the Shield. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
You're Roman.
So how would you...
No! Dang it!
Because I'm going
Oh, I'm the big buff guy that all the ladies like.
Whatever. So what would you grade this pay-per-view?
Oh, G.
No, I mean, this might have been the closest thing to an F that we've seen. Because, look, hear me out. Look, I don't like crapping, because sometimes I feel like our show just craps on it constantly.
Sometimes if I'm really, like, full.
But like, we've given shows B's in the last 6 months. We've given
I think so, yeah. I think so.
Just nothing happened. If you're going to give me all rematches, you better have people going through 6 tables. You better have something that we haven't seen. Charlotte retained. Rusev won via countdown. You know, Rollins beat Jericho again. Owens beat Reigns again. You're just doing the same things over and over. And I can't even say the women's match was an amazing match. It didn't hold a candle to the Sasha Bayley match.
Hey, how about surprise us and let Sasha win? Surprise us a little bit.
If Neville never came out,
right?
It's probably...
That's the best...
It's probably an F.
Hey, how about that? Think about that for a minute. What's the best part of Roadblock? Neville?
Yeah.
What? I mean, look, it was great, but that shouldn't ever be your best part of anything. Like, that shouldn't be your best part of
New
Raw.
Day losing the titles to 2 guys that they've wrestled 5 times on Raw.
It was all rematches.
I mean, it was...
You can't make a great pay-per-view
This was a Raw.
rematches.
This was a Raw with titles on the line. That's all this was. So a D for me.
That's
a D because
fine.
Neville. Otherwise, it fails.
That's fine. I'll give it a D.
It had a surprise appearance.
D's fine. Yeah. Anyway.
We both agree on D.
So, Eric, take your belt, okay? Enjoy it.
How did you magically bring it back?
You didn't have it in the video.
You shouldn't do that.
So...
No, you just fourth walled us.
It's gone again.
You know what? Now, I'm going to change it to the green screen. There.
This is real life, ladies.
This is how it looks.
This is real life, okay?
This is how it looks.
We have lights and everything.
Yeah, now you're screwing it up.
Okay.
Now you can't see us.
No.
Now you can't see us.
Anyways.
Watch.
I'm
Here.
done.
Here.
I really thought I was going to win the title.
You want to see me disappear, everyone? Now I'm just a half body. Now I'm a floating body. Now I'm a floating head.
I'm not doing all that. I don't have time to do all that.